Mulan is the worst melee character in the Mirrorverse, quite possibly the worst character in general in the Mirrorverse, and I'm about to tell you why. What's up, guys? And before you go down and leave that comment to tell me that I'm wrong, make sure to hit the sub button. It helps the channel out, and I really appreciate it. But hear me out, and then if you still disagree with me, leave the comment down below and let me know why. So if you guys have been watching the tier list each month, you've slowly noticed a trend. A lot of these characters that were A tier, even close to S tier, well, they've been falling down the charts. I'm talking about Anger, Herc, and yes, Mulan. And, well, if you're one of those guys that clicked that Mulan crystal on your select crystal at the very beginning of the game, I'm sorry. But if we take a look at Mulan, we'll see that she does get pretty good damage. Yes, her AoE on her basic is great, and she can definitely take down encounters much higher than her power. Not only does she have a really great kit, well, her design looks pretty good too. She looks pretty amazing with that bag of swords, all the stuff that she can do in her animations, and yet she still fails in comparison. So why, after spending so much time on her kit, her look, her design, let's break down why Mulan really is one of the worst melee guardians in the game, and it's probably not the reason that you're thinking. It's her traits. It's all about the traits, guys, and well, if we look at her traits, she's only got 2. And of those 2, one of them doesn't even matter. It's size. Every guardian has size, so theoretically, Mulan has 1 trait. Now, in a game like Disney Mirrorverse, it's important to prioritize characters that can be used in as many modes as possible. That way, when you're investing in materials like moats and gems and gold and books for talents, well, you're getting the most for your money, especially if you're one of those dolphins that needs every penny of that gift card that you got for your birthday. So let's look at Mulan and her traits. And, well, she's got Blade Wielder. Sure, we just got a Blade Wielder event, so that's a bonus. But let's look at a different Blade Wielder. Well, we have Herc. Now, Herc is also in that choice crystal. He has Blade Wielder, but he also has Gravity Defying. So now you can get in 2 different events with this one, while Mulan is stuck with only Blade Wielder. Now, I'm not saying Herc is the answer, because, well, he still falls in that bad category. So let's look at that third choice you could have made. Now, if we're looking at that third choice, we're looking at Ariel, of course, and well, yes, she's at the top of the tier list, and this is exactly why. Not only does she have Blade Wielder, Gravity Defying, well, she's got 2 other traits. Yes, she has Seafaring and Royalty. Did those traits sound familiar? Of course they do, because both of those are towers in this game. So not only can she do all the events that these other 2 can do, she can also do the Seafaring Tower and the Royalty Tower. And like we said before, this is where we can get free stuff. We can get things like books. Of course, if you're leveling up your talents, you need those. You're going to get gold, orbs, and even crystals. So as you can see, Ariel is definitely that greatest choice. And I'm not making the argument about Ariel. What we're trying to say is Mulan really needs a refresh because, well, she's the worst character in this game. Okay, she may not be the worst character. There's some other ones that are pretty bad, but she's definitely one of the worst melee characters because of the fact she can't really be used anywhere uniquely. Now, don't go and throw your phone in the trash because you picked Mulan at the beginning. Again, I'm sorry about that, but there is potential hope. Some of these original Guardians in the game, they only have 1 or 2 traits, and well, it's starting to show that's not the way we need it when we have these revamps on dungeons where we're going to have restrictions around these particular traits, as well as needing multiple traits to even compete in it. Now, an easy one of these traits that we could add to Mulan, well, that would be Royalty. Because if you didn't notice, Mulan is literally the only princess in this game that doesn't have it. That's right. Anna, Elsa, Tiana, the list goes on and on. So many royalty characters, all the princesses are, but for some reason, Mulan isn't. Nope. Well, I guess the biggest upside if you have invested in Mulan is, well, when you upgrade the other ones, you're going to need somebody trailing behind. So eventually, when you're bringing that melee guardian that you really like, maybe say Ariel up to level 100, well, you're going to need 4 other melee characters at level 80. So hopefully Kabam's listening and we're going to get some kind of updates around that. But I wanted to point it out because realistically, guys, This isn't all about Mulan. There's several characters like this where they're competing with the same traits against other characters with better traits, and this is why a lot of the tier list is the way it is. So hopefully you guys have learned something a little bit as I've gone through this rambling, and well, if you did or you didn't, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this. Also, hit the sub button, the like, the thumbs up, the bell, get notified, you know, all the stuff. And again, if you want to support the channel, you also can by doing the membership down here. You see where it says join. It's maybe over here. Yeah, you can do that. And then also, if you want to, I'll link the list right here for the last tier list you guys can check out as well. So again, appreciate you guys, and until next time, take it easy.